special counsel, they call him Jack Smith, granted a subpoena to go and look at Donald Trump's Twitter users and who liked and followed Donald Trump's account. Is a rather, I'm not sure. I mean, that's a really broad subpoena, I would think. And I don't know if you have any experience or have reviewed this subpoena.
I mean, I looked at the subpoena. It's been out there since August. So, I guess we should have looked at it more carefully sooner because people are outraged that they punished Twitter for daring to ask questions about why they can't speak about the subpoena. But the elements of the subpoena are astonishing. And this is a case where the courts approved it, right? The initial anti-Trump judge approved it. So they're in theory, they're investigating Trump. They want some Twitter material. In theory, presuming the investigation is valid, that's not an unreasonable effort. But in doing so, they sought the names and the user account information of everyone who was following him, retweeting him, or even mentioning him in a tweet. So if I tweeted, real Donald Trump, use his Twitter handle, should save the country by putting Devin Nunes as head of the CIA, that Justice Department would have gotten that tweet. So now millions of Americans who were following Donald Trump around, the end of the year of 2020 and beginning of 2021, I think it may even be broader than that, now have all their stuff on Twitter related to this, including some really detailed computer information, in files in Biden's Justice Department with Jack Smith. Remember, this was a secret subpoena initially. Twitter didn't fight the scope of the subpoena, which I think they should have. They fought the restriction on them being able to tell anybody about what they were being asked to do. And and of course, it's no surprise to me, because I testified to the grand jury. I was harassed before the grand jury by Jack Smith's team, and they spent a good deal of time questioning me about my tweets. It was, it was both comical and outrageous at the same time, because I think my tweets are pretty darn good, and so I'm happy to read them into the record and tell some truth there. Well, they were asking me about tweets from this year or last year. I guess I testified in February. So it's and I thought it was a weird focus, because they were like, well, I guess they were thinking that Trump was colluding with me on tweets, or I was writing, his avatar putting out tweets. It was insane. But evidently, it wasn't just me they're interested in. They're interested in you, dear listener, dear viewer. I mean, I can't, and who knows what else they've done. I don't know what else they've done. Did they do similar activity targeting Facebook? Maybe Facebook never fought. Maybe there's no court fight for them to have to disclose ultimately. Maybe we'll find out in the course of their political prosecution of Trump. But this is an operation by a politicized police agency at the federal level, the Justice Department and the FBI. This is the political police for Joe Biden, sniffing around your tweets and spying on you. And Trump said they have to come through me to get to you. If this doesn't prove that, I don't know what will.